I'm the only one in the whole, you feel me? And it's like, Maya, how do you feel about it? And I know it was like, let me see how the black girl feels. So, what can really help change America? Obvious reasons, you know what I'm saying? Quit killing my people. Simple. Just stop. What's good? What's good? What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. Back with another one. Today, I am kind of conflicted a little bit. I don't know how to properly respond to this. And when I say properly, it's because there's a lot of factors into the situation. Now, obviously, everybody knows what's going on currently. I'm just gonna provide my little piece, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold y'all time. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, after today's event, I feel like I need to speak out on this. So, another armed black man, you know what I'm saying, murdered cold blood, like, you feel me, by the people. I feel like at this point, I'm not gonna say I got numb to it, but it's so consistent in society that it's just like, oh dang, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not on some insensitive stuff, but it's just like, it ain't like COVID-19. It ain't like out the blue type vibe where it just take over everything. It's just like, I don't know. It bring up a different type of anger, but it's happened so many times. It's kind of common. Not saying it's right, just saying it's common. So today is the first of the month. You know what I'm saying? And I'm at work, working and whatnot, you know, and we get an email from the president of our company saying, hey, y'all get out of there by 3:30, you know what I'm saying? They started another riot. Mind you, where I'm from, they had a riot on Saturday, and he's saying get out of harm's way, you know what I'm saying? Get out of the way, because there's another riot. So I'm like, okay, get off work early. Cool, fine. You know what I'm saying? So we leaving, right? And mind you, this is probably one of the busiest weeks. Probably been the busiest month. We've really been super crazy since COVID-19, but like it's been super hectic these last couple weeks or whatever the case. So you're like, oh man, I got so much work to do. Why can't people act normal? Why can't people da da da? And you feel me? I'm the only one in the whole, you feel me? Probably in the whole program, but especially in this whole general vicinity, I'm the only one, right? So I'm just like, okay, you feel me? I ain't about to say nothing to where y'all all against me. But it's also at the same time, it's like, bruh, like, I'd rather my problems be I can overwork myself, or I want to, you feel me, overwork myself, or I want to continue to do what I'm doing, or I'll be dead. You know what I'm saying? If I had to choose, I would rather work be my biggest issue in life. You know what I'm saying? I would rather that be the only thing that's weighing on me. Then as we walking out, like they talking about, I don't understand why people like just want to riot. I don't understand why they can't. Like, I understand the protest, but I don't understand the riot. Like, why would you destroy things? Why would you da 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 with you? Wow. And it's like, Maya, how do you feel about it? And I know it was like, let me see how the black girl feel, but I feel at the same time it was like, you feel me, on some let you feel me, get your piece out. And I'm straight up, like, I feel like it's long overdue. I feel like I don't know how much change will come from a simple protest, but I feel like the nation is kind of aware of what's going on. Now, I know how America works, where there'll be some type of distraction in a couple of months where everyone will quote unquote forget about it per se, or won't be like trending or mainstream media. But I feel like these protests are long overdue. I feel like there should have been a collective approach about this a while ago, and even with that, things sometimes do not always change in this world. So what can really help change America, I feel nowadays, is just prayer. Like, as simple as it sounds, as, you feel me, cliche as it sounds, prayer is really what's gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Per this scripture, it says, I wish my people would call by my name, would humble themselves, turn from their wicked way, pray, and I'll heal their land. Like, it's very simple. Like, God is the same. God has been the same. He will always be the same. And it's us that, you feel me, do goofy stuff or change, or, you know what I'm saying, don't fully understand his power, his principle that, I'm not going to say causes things like this, but think about who's actually, like, first thing that happened, like, bro, I'm about to pray for these people. Like, nah, people like, bro, I'm about to, you feel me, the whole situation, burn up everything, take everything, you feel me, whoopty wop. Now, I understand the funniness in it, and it's not disrespect to his family, it's the funniness and, like, Oh, bro, you looting. Okay, go give me a PS3. Okay, give me a PS4. You know what I'm saying? Oh, stop by so-and-so and give me a car. Stop by WHAATSSSSSSS and give me a bop. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that that I find, you know what I'm saying, a slight LOLs in. But the general fact is the fact that if it was somebody that you know, how would you feel about it? You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what race you are, regardless of what sex, gender, orientation, all that stuff that you are, if it was your brother, cousin, father, uncle, and them, how would you feel about it? How much would you petition about it? How much would you be outraged about it? And how would you affect change? You know what I'm saying? Now, yes, we need to be in those political seats. Yes, we need to be more in the forefront of actually changing some things. But why are people acting like they blind to what's really going on? Is my biggest, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been going on. Like, it's, you feel me? Before Trump, before social media, it's been going on. I think the way that Trump endorses this behavior is kind of why it's escalated in a more disrespectful manner, where people just don't really care about, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. So they just out here willy-nilly, like, all right, boom, you know what I'm saying, real racist, real, like, proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free type vibe. Like, they do dumb stuff because they leader, quote unquote, is endorsing it, is promoting it, is a character. He is an entertainer. He is a businessman, so he knows how to play the game to get what he wants out of it. Whether that's financial, publicity, money. I don't know how many side hustles he got going on in the situation. But man's is cool right now. You know what I'm saying? And we still sitting here like, dang, like, bro, like, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? Yes, get knowledge. Yes, get information. But just pray about the good, the bad, the ugly. The good people that's still doing right, you know what I'm saying? Pray that they hold their head, hold their heart, don't change their characteristics, don't change, you know what I'm saying, who they are and what they believe in and how they carry themselves. The bad people, obvious reasons, you know what I'm saying, quit killing my people. Simple. Just stop. And then the in-between, you feel me? The people that don't know to speak, not to speak, how to speak, when to speak, if I want to protest, how I want to, you know what I'm saying? The people that's just in between, like, I want everybody to just pray and let God do what he do. Now, I know everybody doesn't believe in God, but that doesn't negate from his power. That doesn't negate from the fact that there's a higher being, which I believe that is Jesus, God, 3 in 1, you know what I'm saying, Holy Spirit, all that stuff is one. And I don't know the lesson out of this. I don't know the long-term, you know what I'm saying, situation that's coming from this, but I know that he's in full control of whatever's going on. So that's why I put my faith in, because he's never failing. You know what I'm saying? He's proven himself to be better than this government, this judicial, this whoever you want to, legislative, whatever you want to say. He's proven to be that. So that's just my piece. If y'all haven't already, make sure y'all subscribe. I don't really want too much crazy comments because I know it's a very touchy, controversial subject. So how you feel about it in the chat is cool. If not, okay, cool. Just hit me in my socials or whatever the case. But just how I feel, man. Pray about it. Take a deep breath. Spend time with your family. Love on your family. Love on your loved ones. Give them the roses while they're here. And I'll see y'all next time.